We've got several opportunities available for fee earners to join Winn Group, so we decided to catch up with a few members of the team to find out what it's like to work here.
Our job involves helping and supporting the client through their claim.
We tend to talk with the client on a daily basis.
We'll liaise with third-party insurers and negotiate settlements with third-party solicitors.
We look at all of the losses that they might have, so if they have any loss of earnings claims, if they want to claim for policy excesses, any smashed phones or anything, we get the evidence in for that and then value it.
On top of that, we review medical reports, and then we value people's claims based on their injuries and their prognosis.
Same time in the career, we're all on the same path, so we'll sort of know what everyone else is going through.
I feel like it's nice as well because even though we're new, I don't feel like we feel like we're new.
No, not at all.
Like everyone just conversates with us if we've been here forever. It's just easy to just go to anyone and ask them a question. It's like nothing's too big of a question.
I think it's different from like typical law firms as well, because I think my sort of idea going into it would have been that it was very strict, like you couldn't really approach people and like supervisors, you wouldn't really want to ask questions, whereas I feel like here it's quite a relaxed atmosphere that you can just sort of pop into an office and just say you've got a problem and they're quite willing to help.
Sort of like a weekly slot, don't we, for like an hour a week with the supervisor. And then obviously you've got anybody really who you can go and speak to.
Yeah, I like how it's not like, obviously everyone's in teams, but even if our supervisor's off, you could literally go to any team and they would help you. They're not bothered, or they don't ask you to come back, they're just like, yeah, what's your problem, help you deal with it, and then you can go back to the client or the solicitor and just sort of solve your problem.
Like, I think like from day one, if there's been people sat around who've obviously been here a little bit longer and they're not sort of supervisors as such, but they say like, oh, if you need anything, just come to us, like no questions, like silly at all. Everybody's always learning.
Yeah, I think when we first started we had quite a lot of not supervision as well, but training. So we had like loads of Fridays like in the boardroom doing training, and then they're also doing like refreshers, so that if there was anything that you still were struggling with or anything like that, you can go back to them and do the training then as well.
Yeah, there's like a nice mix of like one-on-one and then sort of just your team and then mixed with lots of different people.
Yeah.
I think it's good as well because all cases are different. So like even if you have like a problem that you've not had training on, there's someone in the office that will like talk you through that.
Who already knows.
Yeah.
And we can learn from each other as well, so like sometimes you've got something that we've not seen before.
Yeah.
And you can say, can I have a look at this? Or
It's a nice
like with the atmosphere as well, because everyone socialises, so it makes it easier when you come to work because everyone speaks to each other.
Yeah.
It's nice to talk to people in a more relaxed environment, get to know them, so when you need the help.
Yeah.
And it's not just like the fee earners that go in as well, there's supervisors and everyone and team leaders as well.
and people from other departments that you wouldn't normally see day to day.
Yeah.
I think to get the difference, don't you? Like, I think you don't even realise that you're actually out with the supervisor when you're out. It doesn't feel like that.
Yeah.
Like, especially ours.
Yeah, I think as well, because you were saying about how you can dress more casual and stuff, you don't feel like you're at work when you go to Social Friday, because everyone's just sort of in more casual clothes and it's like you're just out with friends rather than in the boardroom with some colleagues.
Yeah, the days off as well, like having your birthday off, I think is a really good perk. I don't know any companies that do that, and I never get mine off with it being Easter, so I do think that's a nice added bonus to working here.
Yeah, definitely. I think like when you're talking of bonuses as well, like I love how they really push you to do well in your department and they reward you with good bonuses, where every other job that I've worked at, you've never had any sort of bonus schemes or anything that sort of pushes you to want to do better.
Yeah, kind of encourages it, doesn't it?
Nice incentives.
Yeah. For starting off especially,
You get more responsibility.
yeah, like
I feel like we have tons of
yeah,
responsibility
like
for
come in. Obviously, we've all come in from like degrees, and then we've been,
any experience.
yeah, and then we've just been given like responsibility from the get go. Like, this is your cases, like you're dealing with it. Whereas usually when you're coming in from uni, I don't think you get that much responsibility.
Yeah, I don't think many firms can let you sort of litigate straight away,
Yeah,
which is really
yeah.
good. It helps.
So it really, I think it really improves kind of your skills and like applying the law that we've learned. So I think that is a good bonus of like working here and why someone should come here.
Definitely, I think as well, like when we're constantly getting emails about new positions that are coming up, like there's always places to progress and go further up or go to different departments if you're not sort of fully enjoying what you're doing. It's not restricted, whereas I feel like when you go to other places it would be like, this is what you're doing, there's no change.
Yeah. No day here is the same as the one before.
Yeah,
I feel like the days
and
go
the days go
quickly.
so quick.
Yeah, they do.
Literally, like, I don't know how it's 4 o'clock already.
I think as well, like, they recruit internally. So like them jobs that you've just been going out, we see before other people,
Yeah.
which is good if you do want to change or you want to progress somewhere else.
You've got like a better advantage.
Yeah, like good for professional progression.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for training contracts as well because they only take people on for training contracts in-house. So your competition is just people who's already in the business, whereas at other firms, it's people who are hired from outside the business.
Yeah,
And obviously you don't have to
a
wait.
year as well.
Yeah.
You've only got to wait a year to apply, which I think is quite good.
Yeah, because otherwise you might be waiting for 2 years typically with other firms. So
Definitely, you don't know what your competition is outside of the business, whereas we know who's in here, who's applying, who's not applying.
I think it's good that they've got quite a few different intakes as well for the training contracts. Like it's not
Yeah.
a case of
Like it suits you.
like you've missed out this time, you're gonna have to wait ages to apply again. Like they do it every so often, so there is like different opportunities to apply for training contracts like when you feel you're ready.